and we invite Ghanaian companies to send a delegation to the 6th South African Investment Conference to be held later this year. This is an investment conference that we have held in the past 5 years, raising funding for investments in our country. We targeted to raise 1.2 trillion rand in investment in South Africa, $100 billion, and we were able to surpass that. It is an important getting together or coming together of business people from all over the world, and we'd like to invite Ghanaian business people to come to South Africa and be part of this experience, and through that be able to capture various opportunities that arise during that type of conference. The Binational Commission that has just concluded its second session is mandated to give effect to the many bilateral agreements that will facilitate increased trade between our two countries. So you know, we've just not been talking about politics. We've also been talking, more importantly, about enhancing trade and investment between the two countries. The deliberations of the Binational Commission amongst our ministers who have painstakingly been going through a number of issues that affect economic trade or dealings between our two countries have added a great deal of strength to take our relationship to another level. And the engagements that you have had at this business forum, I do believe have also provided new impetus to the growth of investment and trade between our two countries. So the key stakeholders in this relationship being government, being business, and generally the people of the two countries, all together bring about the strength that we need to enhance this relationship. I can safely say that the relationship between our two countries, the relationship between our two governments, the relationship which I guess between the businesses between our two countries is growing by leaps and bounds, and the relationship between our two presidents is also very good and solid. There's only one way to go, and that is to grow investment and trade. And this relationship is underpinned by an absolutely fantastic protocol, which is whatever problem we come across, we are able to solve. And that has been the experience that the two countries have had. We had challenges when it came to visa issues. We have resolved those, and whatever lingering challenges that we have in that regard are being resolved as we speak now. So the relationship is a strong, stable, and growing one. We therefore want you in the business community to continue growing your investments, to continue growing your trade between yourselves and your counterparts, so that our two economies can continue to grow and be the true pillars of integration on our continent, because that's precisely what Ghana and South Africa are determined to do. So your presence here and your participation here adds to all that, and would like to thank you for giving us time to come to your conference and to confirm that we are indeed, as the two governments, going to be supportive to your efforts. We're going to lend a strong hand to the work that you do so that you can grow your businesses and so that you can pay the taxes that we need.
Well, thank you very much, President Ramaphosa. As the President spoke about paying your tax, I could see all the government officials quickly clapped, followed by the business community. We've now come to the point where we need to express some thanks as we bring to a close what has been a rich and fruitful day of dialogue, government to government, business to business, and business to government. Our thanks go to our two heads of state, Their Excellencies, President Cyril Ramaphosa and President Nana Akufo-Addo, who have given an unambiguous signal of their backing for energizing this relationship. I'd like to appreciate the work done by Minister Pandor and Minister Naledi Pandor and Minister Shirley Bochwe to strengthen the government-to-government relationship, supported by cabinet colleagues. I want to appreciate the work done by the business community, the representatives from both countries, who now have the baton with the support of the two governments to take forward the trade and investment opportunities. Our president is fond of saying that we should have business people swapping business cards and then swiping credit cards. You have been instructed. I hope the Ghanaian business people and government officials will not rush for the flight tonight, but that they will spend a bit of time sampling South African food and music and culture, to visit our nature reserves and the cradle of humankind that is only 50 kilometers from here, and that has the signs of humanity's origins. Or travel to the north of South Africa, to the site of the ancient kingdom of Mapungubwe, where Africans traded with other Africans, with China, with India, with Arabia, more than 1,000 years ago. Or visit the beaches of Durban or the beauty of Cape Town. Enjoy the remaining time that you have in South Africa, wrap up those business agreements, agree to those joint ventures, take each other out for dinner tonight, and build that relationship. As we now say goodbye to the two heads of state, I'm going to ask that we all stand and wait and give an opportunity for the two heads of state to take their departure. I want to thank you. I want to say Medase, and to our two heads of state, thank you for joining us here today.
Mr. President, after you.